Good evening. This is HJT Views on Current Affairs. Today, we will be talking about the security of our money with the Indian banking system. Many of us do not know that we are fully covered for our money if a bank goes down for whatever reason, nationalized, non nationalized, cooperative, or any other commercial bank. If it goes down for whatever reason, till a year or year and a half back, we were secured only to the extent of rupees 1 lakh per bank. Some months back, that amount was increased to rupees 5 lakhs. And a big shoo-sha was done about the fact that, oh, the amount has been increased 5 times and everybody is secured. I don't think this is the right way of looking at things at all. There are plenty of people who are putting money into nationalized banks in the wrong belief now that their money is fully secure. It is not secure. It is secured only to the extent of rupees 5 lakhs per bank. What does it take to make the entire money secure? Not much, in my view. You can open this segment of business up to insurance companies who will be very, very willing to give policies which protect a depositor's money. However, in India, we have this very close fencing and closed way of working where the Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation of India is a 100% RBI subsidiary, and banks are supposed to insure themselves only with this entity. And my real question is why? Why so? Why is it not opened up so that other insurance companies, whether national insurance companies or international insurance companies, NNC companies, are able to compete in this very crucial sector of the Indian economy? Why should a depositor lose because the commercial banks or the cooperative banks or whatever it is, whichever bank needs to save costs? Are bank costs more important, or is depositors' money security more important? Can RBI please relook its plans for financial security? This argument that with 5 lakhs, 90% of the amount is covered and 95% of the amount is covered is a nonsense argument. It is a non-acceptable argument. Not a single depositor's single rupee should be not covered. Everyone should be able to get their money back from the banks if something goes wrong. I'm not talking about what reasons the bank is going down, etc. That's a thing that RBI is well within RBI's purview. It is the regulator. It is its responsibility to ensure that our money is safe. The first concern of RBI should have been to protect our money. And if the protection comes by way of an insurance policy and insurance premium, it is its responsibility to ensure that all banks take these policies, pay regular premiums, have control that not a single depositor is missed away, whether the depositor has 1 lakh with the total amount with the bank, any given bank, whether he has 5 lakhs with a which is the upper limit till which he is covered, whether he is having 15 lakhs, whether he is having 30 lakhs, whether he is having 50 lakhs. We know for a fact that retired middle class people, to ensure a regular income coming into their books so that they may spend it, put monies into bank deposits. That is the reality of India. You cannot change it immediately. The reality of India is that many people believe that nationalized banks are safe, nationalized banks are secure, money placed with nationalized banks will not go down. And here you have the regulator openly saying that we are secured only to the extent of rupees 5 lakhs per bank. That is an unacceptable situation. It cannot be accepted because there is an option available. It is not as if there are no options. The option is available of insurance, of protection, of risk cover. But that option is not being exercised because the costs on the banks is going to be high. That is not acceptable. That is simply not acceptable, and RBI needs to take a hard look. Not just RBI, the Ministry of Finance also needs to take a hard look. The the bank customer has to be protected. The bank needs to pay the additional costs if it wants to be in business. That's all. That ends my talk of this day. If you have enjoyed it, please share it with your friends, groups, colleagues, etc. Till my next talk, have a good day. Bye. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Mumbai.